Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Unothando. Most people call me Not though. If it's your first time seeing my face, my name is Unothando. If you've been here to my channel before, welcome back. Thank you so much for returning. I really do appreciate all of your support. And if it is your first time here, welcome to my channel. I hope that you were lovely enough to subscribe. Please do engage with me in the comment section below. And yeah, before we start this questions tag, which is the point of this video, I just wanted to show you guys these beautiful flowers that my fiance got me. If you know anything about me, you'll know that I absolutely love flowers. I absolutely love roses, and I absolutely love white roses. White and red roses, pink also has an honorable mention, but definitely white roses are my favorite flowers, and he got these for me yesterday. But yeah, before I ramble on too much, I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into this questions tag. I don't think I have done a questions tag since my initial video on YouTube where it was a get to know me. So let me put my phone on silent. So yeah, I don't think I've done a questions tag since my very first video, sorry. So I'm quite excited to get into this. It's actually quite surprising, like almost every video that I post, even if I don't get the comments directly in the comment section, usually I do get most communication on Instagram. People comment and say like, babe, like your voice, and I'm like, how do you guys not know what I sound like? Because I feel like I speak a lot, especially in my YouTube channel, but maybe those people don't watch my YouTube channel, who knows. Okay, so my first question that I got, well, first of all, I got these questions on Instagram. Let's just start there. I got the questions on Instagram. I put up a questions tag or a question sticker, whatever it's called, on my Instagram quite a while ago, and I asked you guys to ask me a few questions. So if you're not already following me on my Instagram, now would be a good time. I will attach my page somewhere here. Please do go ahead and check me out. But yeah, my first question that I have for today is, how are you? And you know what, I can honestly answer and say I'm pretty good. For the most part, I'm good. There are a few hiccups here and there that are going on in my life. Well, not a few hiccups, it's just one main hiccup that's going on in my life, and I can't really speak on it right now. However, when I can, I definitely will share with you guys as to what was going on. But for the most part, I'm good. Like yeah, I'm good. I have a good support system, and I feel really supported through this time. So yeah. The next question is, how often do you cook dinner? Do I meal prep? Honestly, I cook dinner when I feel like cooking dinner. So in our household, we don't have, like, you know, set days that one person will cook and set days that another person will cook. Whoever feels like cooking will cook. So yeah, it's very minimal though, I'm gonna be honest. My man just enjoys cooking, so I just let him do that. I grew up cooking like almost every day at home, so yeah, but I do cook for the most part. Like I do cook. I'll call it like maybe 3 times in a week, and he will cook 4 times in a week right now as we stand. Do I meal prep? No, I don't meal prep. We just cook whatever we feel like cooking on that particular day. What keeps you going when you're running low is the next question. What keeps me going? Firstly, what keeps me going is God. I do believe that God put me on this earth for a reason. It took me quite a long time, if I'm very honest, to believe that. But I do believe that I have a purpose on this life. I have a purpose to serve. So when I'm feeling low, I do reach out to God, because I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him, first and foremost. Another thing that keeps me going is definitely my fiance. He is such a good support system. I don't think I'd be able to do this life thing without him. Well, I mean, maybe I would be, but I wouldn't be able to do it without him the way I am now, because he is such a huge support system, and such an important support system in my life. My next support system would be my mother. My mother, honestly, I am so blessed to have such an amazing mom. I love her so much. She is my everything. She is so supportive through everything that I do, even with the social media thing. She just gets it. If I tell my mom I want to jump, she'll be like, girl, I'm right behind you. Like, you know, she will support me through everything. So yeah, I really appreciate those two people. And lastly, my friends. I definitely have the most supportive friends in the world. I don't have many friends, but the friends I do have are super supportive of me. They'll literally drop almost anything for me, and I just appreciate that so much, because you know, it's very rare to come by to have such a whole rounded support system, and I'm so grateful that that's what I have. So yeah, that's what keeps me going when I'm running low, is God and just everyone around me. It's taken me quite a long time to get to the point where I feel like people that are around me are for me and 100% trusting them, especially when it comes to friendships. Yeah, I haven't really done that great in the friendship realm of my life, like growing up. But the older I got, the better I got at it. And the friends I have now, I would literally want to keep forever, because I love them so much. So yeah. The next question that I have is, are you in your dream profession? For the most part, I am. I actually wanted to do medicine. I think I've spoken about this before. I wanted to do medicine before, and initially I never got in, but at some point throughout my studies I did apply and get in, but then I just felt like, you know, so much time has been wasted. Well, not wasted, because I've fallen in love with what I do. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a physiotherapist, and I love my job so much. It's so rewarding, it's so fulfilling. I don't think that I can compare my job to anything. Like, just yo guys, like, especially when it comes to old people, like, you know, like, you'll find like a really elderly person like look at you and be like, like, to me that's like so fulfilling. Like, you know, that's the biggest blessing that you can ever get, is to get like a umuntu omdala to tell you something like that. Just improving people's quality of life, you know. I know that I'm not the be all and end all, or my job is not the be all and end all in the whole health system, because we work as a team, but I do believe that my job is quite important, and I love it. I love my job. So yeah, I will say that I have grown to love my job more than I thought I would, and that's benefited me, if that makes sense, because I thought I wouldn't love it as much as I do, and I absolutely love my job. So yeah, I hope all of that I just said made sense. Guys, I talk a lot. Okay. The next question that I have is, what was the first thing you got that was designer? I don't think I actually have that much designer. In fact, I don't think I have designer at all. I don't know if Michael Kors is considered designer, but yeah, I think the only thing that's designer that I have gotten over the years is perfume, and then sunglasses. So my very first pair of sunglasses are my Versace's that my man got for me on my birthday quite a few years ago. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. So yeah, I would say that would be like my first, like, you know, designer thing that I got. Anything else that I have designer is sunglasses, actually. Yeah. I have a philosophy about designer. I just don't think that I'm in the space that I would want to be owning designer, if that makes sense. But that's a whole conversation for another day, and this is my personal opinion, so I don't want you guys to come for me. Okay. The next question that I have is, which city would you and your fiance love to settle in for good? Currently I don't think we know ourselves. I'm definitely a city girl. Like, I've definitely grown up in the city, and so has he. So I don't think that anything outside of the city would work for us, especially me. Like, I don't think I would cope. But for the most part, yeah, I don't think we've decided. We are in conversation about possibly moving, but obviously in due time and God willing and all of that good stuff, because there's so much else that goes into it, not just us wanting to go. Do you get what I'm saying? Especially on the new journey that we're on. Yeah, there's quite a few things that we need to do before we be able to move and yada yada yada. So yeah, the answer is we don't know yet. We actually don't know. The next question that I got is, I'm moving in with my boyfriend this week. Any tips on making your man happy? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't know how to answer this question. Tips on making your man happy. Man, I feel like if your man wants to be happy, he's gonna be happy. Not to sound like, but I feel like if your partner is happy with you as a person, he's gonna be happy being with you because, living together with your partner is fulfilling. But I think tips that I guess I could put out there is definitely like paying attention to what your partner likes. There's no other way you're gonna make your partner happy than feeding into their love languages. So you don't want to necessarily love your partner the way you would like to be loved. It's more important to love your partner the way they would love to be loved, because if your love language and his love language are completely opposite, you're gonna feel like you're loving on your partner, whereas he's not gonna feel like you're doing the same, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think it's very important to consider love languages. I think that can actually make or break a relationship, because obviously when you move in together, there's a whole lot of new things that you'll learn about each other, which are definitely tricky. Not everything is going to be great, but not everything is going to be bad at the same time. You're going to learn some amazing stuff on your partner, but on the other hand, you're going to learn new stuff about your partner that you didn't know, that you don't particularly like, maybe. So yeah, I think it's very important to feed into each other's love languages so that you can have like the best overall outcome, if that makes any sense. Yeah, but good luck to you, babe. I think by now you've moved in with your man. Please let me know how that's going, because yeah, man, I'm an advocate for love. Yeah, okay, next question. I'm trying to look for a nice one. The next question is, what skincare products do you currently use? So I think I can do maybe a dedicated like video to that, or maybe include it in a vlog where I show you guys what my skincare routine encompasses. But it's not a lot because I'm actually very lazy. Contrary to belief, I am very lazy. I don't want things that take too much of an effort. So yeah, I just have face wash, which is from Johnson & Johnson's, and then I have toner from Nivea, and then I use the Robust range, the face cream and the night cream. I use Dermopal, I don't know how you pronounce it, sunscreen on my face. I used to use the Eucerin sunscreen on my face, however it broke me out into a rash. I have very sensitive skin, so my skin doesn't really do well with changing routines or regimes, I think, changing my skincare routine. I can't just change it like this because then my skin doesn't react well to it. I'm not really prone to pimples that much, although I do get them here and there. However, I have very textured skin, and I get very textured skin mostly when I change my skincare routine. So I've pretty much been using the same skincare routine from the time that I started looking into having a skincare routine, which was like when I was a teenager. So yeah, I'm not really flexible with that aspect because I know what my skin likes, and the minute I decide to change it, then it just doesn't work out for me for the better, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I use. Just let me know down below if you guys would like a skincare routine, or like a dedicated skincare routine where I show you guys what I do for my skin. My skin is not that great, I don't believe. I feel like it could be better, but for the most part I think it is good, because I mean I do keep getting skincare routine questions. So if you guys are interested, please do let me know, and I will definitely do that for you guys, maybe in a vlog or like a separate video or another sit down video or whatever the case is. So yeah, let me know. The next question is, what are you grateful for? I am grateful for a lot. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful to be alive. I feel like there are people who would want to be 24 or would have loved to live until they're 24 and they weren't given the opportunity. I'm grateful for my ability to be able to help people in my job. I'm grateful for my fiance. I'm grateful for God blessing me with a partner that's very caring, very thoughtful, a person who's my best friend, really. I am grateful for my family, especially my mother. I'm so grateful for that girl. My brothers, so grateful for them. My grandmother, I love her to bits. Cousins, everything, I'm grateful for them. There is a fly and that is very irritating. I am grateful for where I am currently with regards to my social media. A few years ago, if you had asked me that I was going to be here, I don't think I would have believed you. Although I'm not where I want to be, my goals are way further than this, but I'm actually really grateful for where I am because it's opened up so many doors and so many opportunities for me, which I didn't think that I would have had, or I don't think that I would have if it wasn't for my platform. I'm grateful for all of my followers, and I'm not just saying that to be corny. I'm grateful for you guys as well, because at the end of the day, you guys form part of my family as well. You guys are so supportive of me, and I'm very grateful to have a network or a group of followers, or you know, I think I'll call you guys a family. Yeah, you guys are like a family to me. That is so supportive. I don't think that everyone is given that opportunity, and I am very grateful for that because it makes the social media thing a little bit more fulfilling. Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful for a roof over my head. I'm grateful for a meal in my stomach. I'm grateful for a fridge full of food. I'm grateful for the opportunity to, you know, be able to provide for my family. I'm grateful for just life itself, man. Like, I think there's a lot to be grateful for in a day-to-day, and we ought to be more grateful. I used to be a person who used to complain a lot, but you know, I've worked on it so much, and complaining doesn't help. You know, you're not actually happy while you're complaining, you're just making life miserable. So yeah, I try to look at things from a positive aspect, and in that comes more gratitude. So yeah. Next question, what are some of your new year resolutions? Child, I didn't really make new year resolutions for this year, although I do have like a vision board. I don't necessarily have new year resolutions per se. Also, I'm quite a private person when it comes to things that I'm yet to achieve. So I don't think I would have been able to share that freely in that aspect. But yeah, for the most part, I don't really have resolutions. Yeah, sorry about that. Next question that I have is, did you always think that you would be a young Makoti? And to be quite honest, if I'm being like dead honest, yes. It's just always been in the plan that I had for my life, is that I would get married young. I actually thought I'd be married before 24. The 24 that I'm sitting at, I thought I would have been done with my wedding. But I mean, you know, when you're younger and you're like, oh, by the time I'm 25, I'm gonna do this. By the time I'm, you know, I've always been open to it. I've always wanted to get married young. I've always said that when I'm in varsity, I'm gonna find a partner. As soon as I finish my degree, I'm gonna get married, and by the time I'm 25, I would have started having children. That has always been the plan that I've had for my life, and I've always prayed on it and stuff like that. It hasn't worked out like that, and thank God, because what I'm so young right now, and I'm engaged, and I think that's perfect. But I don't think that I'm in the position, or yeah, I'm in the position to be where I would want to be with regards to my goals. I don't think that me being married now, not that it changes much from my relationship, because it's pretty much going to be the same, but I don't think that I would be ready for that right now, because I don't think I would have achieved as much as I want to achieve, if that makes sense. Yeah, it takes quite a bit to be alive. It's expensive. So yeah, I'm just trying to think of like what that wedding would have looked like, and I don't think it would have looked like the way we want our wedding to look. So yeah, I hope I'm making sense. I don't necessarily know how to answer this question, or like explain what I'm trying to say, but I don't think that me being at 24, having a child right now, I don't think that would have worked for me. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, and talking about babies, the next question is, at what age do you think you're gonna have your first child? Child, I do not know. I actually don't know. I'm not 100% certain right now. Like I just said, in my goals that I had for my life, I thought by 24 I'd be like preparing to have my first child at 25 or 24, you know, and then by like 28 I'm done having children. But obviously I was setting those goals like very young. I was very immature. I didn't know what life had set out for me. I didn't know life at all, really. I didn't have any responsibilities. I didn't have literally much going on besides school. So it was easy to say that. But now that I'm currently sitting in the situation, and we have expenses, we have rent to pay, we have debit orders that go off every month, we have whatever the case is, I think having a child is actually very expensive, and I would like to be as financially prepared as I can be to have a child before I have children. So I don't think that I'm gonna have a child, or I'm wanting to have a child in like anytime soon, and that's like me speaking in the next year or 2 years. I think maybe when I'm 27, which is 3 years from now, or I don't know, a child, whenever God blesses me with a child, or whenever God blesses me with the like thumbs up to have a child, then I will go ahead and do that when I feel like I'm ready, if that makes sense. But yeah, I feel like I'm rambling now. I don't know if I've actually answered the question, but just know that I don't think that I'm ready right now, and I don't think that I'm going to be ready even next year or the year after that. So yeah, whenever I feel like that I'm ready, and my partner feels like he's ready, and we feel like we're ready together, then I think we can go ahead and do that. But yeah, anytime before then, I am sure. No. Also, God knows what's in my heart. I don't think he would do that to me. Okay, so the next question is, how old were you when you met your partner? I was 19 when I met him. I was just about to turn 20. It was the October of the year that I was 19, and my birthday is in February. So my birthday was about 4 months. October, November, December, January, February. Well, I can't really consider February. It was 4 months because my birthday is like smack bang in the beginning of February. So it was 4 months before I turned 20. Is when I met him. I was doing my second year of varsity. So yeah, and if you want to know our story of how we met, go ahead and check that video out. It is on my YouTube. It's a couple of videos ago. So yeah, so the next one is, nothing to ask, just love how you dress up. Thank you so much. That's actually really kind. I do like to take pride in the way that I dress. Yeah, so I really do appreciate that. Yeah. The next question is, have you ever been betrayed by a friend? Hey, my God. Like I've touched on in this video, growing up I didn't really have the best luck with friendships. So yeah, I won't touch too much on it. But yeah, friendship's very touch and go with me. Definitely been betrayed by friends. I've been left out by friends. I've had my fair share with problems. When it comes to friends, I haven't had that many friends in my life, but the friends I have had growing up, weird bunch. Sorry to y'all, don't hate y'all, but y'all are weird. The next question is, what's your favorite thing about yourself? And my response is my ability to go after anything I want. I am so driven, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm one of those people where if I want something enough, I'm gonna just make sure that I get it. I will stop at almost anything. I'll stop at nothing, if that's the saying. If I want something, I will work until I get it, and I appreciate that about myself. And that is one thing, that is one of the favorite things about me. The next question is, do you discuss any problems encountered with your man with any of your friends? So yes, I do, but not all of my friends. I think I tend to sway towards the friends that are in long-term relationships. I think it's easier for me to reach out to those people because they will get it for the most part. Yeah, I have pretty much like 2 friends that I reach out to when I have problems, maybe 3 if I'm being quite honest. Yeah, when I say I don't have that many friends, I mean it, and I love it that way. I prefer it that way. So yeah. The next question is, what would you say to your 21-year-old self? Wow. This question is quite heavy. But I think for the most part, when I was 21, I was finishing off my degree. I think I finished my degree when I was 21. I had an honors at 21. Yeah, I achieved my honors when I was 21. And I think what I would tell myself now that I wish I knew then is that it definitely gets easier. It definitely gets easier with studies, with relationships, with family, with everything. It gets easier. And I would also tell myself that a lot will change, but for the better. I think I've just always been, especially at 21, I was very nervous about where life would take me because that's the year that I was finishing my degree. I just didn't know where life would take me, and yeah, I think what I would actually tell myself is to relax. Relax and trust God, that God has you, because I was stressing about everything when I was 21, and really and truly I had nothing to stress about because I was still in varsity finishing off my degree, and yeah, everything worked out for the better for me thereafter. So yeah, I tell my 21-year-old self to relax. Yeah. Relax and trust God. The next question that I have is, how do you deal with friendship betrayal or friendship breakups? Yeah, like, sorry to say it in Zulu, but I just literally removed myself from that situation. I removed myself from the situation. There's not much else that I can do besides remove myself from the situation, because I'm one of those people that will try and obviously find resolution within a friendship, and if it's not working out, then what's the point of forcing it? Like, we might as well just leave it alone, you know? And I think I have experience of a friendship where I tried to keep it going, and it was so toxic. So yeah, I just removed myself. There's not much else I can do besides remove myself. What else can I do? Because stressing about it's not going to make it better. Having sleepless nights over it's not going to make it better. And that's another thing. I think people don't really talk about how stressful friendship breakups, or not really stressful but hurtful friendship breakups are. Those things are really hurtful. So yeah, man, like, there's no better answer besides that, is that I just literally remove myself from the situation. I make sure that I don't think about it. Out of sight, out of mind. Just okay. Last question. I've been recording for 31 minutes, and that's crazy to me. The very last question that I'm gonna take is, what foundation do you use? I am currently using Maybelline Fit Me. I've been using Maybelline Fit Me for years. I think it boomed in like COVID times, around COVID times, or even before that actually, because I was using it before that. I was in varsity when I started using Fit Me, and I've just been using it since. Yeah, even now I have Maybelline Fit Me on my face. I just love the way that it feels on my skin. It's not heavy, it's breathable, it's buildable. It works well with the concealer from Maybelline. That combo works well, very, very well together. So yeah, I've just been using that and I have not yet looked back. So that is the foundation that I use. And that is the last question that I will be answering for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up. And please, can you share this video if you can? I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you enjoy these kind of videos, like more sit down videos. I ramble a lot and I speak a lot, and I know that, so I've shied away from doing videos like this. But if you enjoyed this one, please do let me know. Yeah, if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.